Welcome back, everybody, for some more Lords of the West campaigns. We are already to our final campaign of the new DLC. I would say that both of the campaigns so far have been pretty solid. A little on the easy side, but this is supposed to be the hardest one, and it is the Hautevilles, or the Hautevilles, which I believe translates directly to Tall Town. Anyway, 1047 to 1140, and this is, of course, our Sicilian campaign, by the way, so our other new civ. So it's earlier, it's the earliest of the three. Robert de Hauteville left Normandy in 1047 CE with a small robber band. Within a century, members of his family became dukes in Italy, princes in the Holy Land, and even kings of Sicily. Join these intrepid Norman adventurers as they fuse three cultures into Europe's most tolerant and sophisticated kingdom. In this campaign, you play as the Sicilians. So, I do think it's kind of weird because every time they've appeared in the campaigns, you play as, like, they're literally, like, named the Normans, and it's like the Civ, Normans. And that's what I thought they'd be called, but they're called Sicilians. Anyway, here we are. The Hauteville. Number 1, Guiscard arrives with a really goofy-looking Italy.
Sit down, my king, I said to the young Frederic Roger as he entered the garden. It is time for your studies. Your German tutors have no doubt told you of the deeds of your Teutonic grandfather. I knew that story by heart, the boy king replied proudly. Indeed, I said with a wink. But I will tell you of the other side of your family. For you are firstly a son of Sicily. Ah, dear Sicily. A kingdom like no other, where three peoples were fused under the southern sun and formed the jewel that lies between east and west. It was the Norman side of your family that made it all possible. Normandy was a cold northern land of steel and chivalry. But it was also overflowing with the younger sons of minor barons, men aspiring to a greatness that exceeded the constraints of birth and station. This story, your story, begins with your great-grandfather's brother, Robert de Hauteville, a man of immense stature, with fair hair, broad shoulders, and eyes that all but shot out sparks of flame. Robert was driven and possessed that incorrigible confidence that melts away doubts and allows ambition to keep pace with imagination. More cunning than any foe he faced, he was ever vigilant to seize any advantage, win through any means, and remain unbound by the rules of lesser men. You speak of him as a great man, but what did he do? The boy king asked, his eyes now wide with childish enthusiasm. I answered. Robert was the first to unite all Italian Normans under a single ruler. But his origins were very humble. He came from Normandy to Italy with scarcely 30 followers, and sought fortune in this land that so often rewards those with the daring and brilliance to seize it.
Okay, then. And just like this, my ancestral roots come from Sicily. Speak with Khal Drogo de Hauteville. Robert de Hauteville is restricted castle age. Your pop limit is 160, but you cannot build houses. Instead, you must capture Norman baronies and villages to increase your pop limit. You have a few options to establish yourself. Go to the Lombards or Byzantine cities to receive land in exchange for future tribute to your liege lord. Alternatively, you can capture a Norman barony by betraying your kinsmen, preserving your independence. You can capture Norman baronies or enemy villages by killing the units defending them. Capture Norman baronies for military buildings and troops. Capture villages for villagers and economic buildings. If you choose to serve the Lombards or the Byzantines, you might find continued service to a liege lord expensive. You can always change diplomacy and rebel against them. The Normans only respect martial strength, so your Hauteville heroes must lead from the front. Your heroes will improve their skill in battle as they fight enemy units, so use them in battle often. Robert de Hauteville, of course. It's a Philadelphia campaign with all these crazy gimmicks and stuff. I don't know why it would be anything else, but you're playing in blue like you do in every other Philadelphia campaign except for Bayanong. But he has arrived in southern Italy seeking lands and wealth that he cannot earn in Normandy as the younger son of a minor baron. Other Normans arrived decades ago, taking advantage of Italian division to seize baronies of their own in the mountains. Securing these baronies is crucial, as the Normans can bolster Robert's warbands. Normans fight as knights and sergeants with components of support troops. The Norman Drengo family competes with Hautevilles in Italy. Their raiders will emerge from the sea and from Norman baronies to indiscriminately plunder the region. They fight primarily as knights and light cav. The Byzantines, purple, same color as Bari, of course, once ruled all of southern Italy. Their failed revolt of a Lombard prince named Melus, that sounds familiar, supported by the first Norman arrivals, led to the weakening of Byzantine authority. Nevertheless, under Melus's son Argius, the Byzantines have reasserted themselves in the east and south with their diverse army of legionaries. Prince Guiamar rules the Lombards, descendants of the Germanic immigrants who populate the north. The Lombards fight as infantry and archers. Prince Guiamar is determined to rid Italy of the Byzantines, even if it means risking the arrival of more dangerous Normans. Finally, Saracen pirates, of course Saladin colors, threaten all of Italy from their base in Sicily, where they receive the protection of the local Arab emirs. The pirates fight primarily with sea galleys and stuff, but will also raid land and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna forget all of this.
Robert, I make the rules here. Leave Italy before I have you and your band of robbers.
Well, that didn't go well.
I did not come all the way from Normandy for this. If you will not give me the lands I deserve, I will take them myself.
I'll make my own kingdom with blackjack and hookers.
My brother is a fool. We are not going back to Normandy empty-handed. The Norman barons are not yet suspicious of me. I can take advantage of that. Come, Normans.
Betray and capture a Norman barony. Travel to Salerno and serve the Lombards. Travel to Bari to serve the Byzantines. Fight with your heroes to improve their skill in battle. What do we do? I feel like we can't capture this one yet. Well, I don't really want to serve anybody. So let's go betray some people. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the Sicilian tech tree real quick. Or just what they're good at. Castles and TCs built 100% faster. Land military units receive 50% less bonus damage, so pikemen deal half their bonus damage to cavalry, for instance. Farm upgrades provide additional 100% food and can build the donjon. Your unique unit is the Sergeant, which is kind of like a halfway cross between a Huscarl and a Teutonic Knight. Kind of weird, but they're fine. Unique Tech's First Crusade, it's insanely overpowered, but each TC spawns 10 Sergeants. And then Scootage is essentially paper money, but a little bit better. And then your team bonus is transport ships carry +5 capacity and +10 anti-ship armor. Their tech tree is fairly limited, honestly. You have a full barracks, you have Arbs and Bracer, but no Thumbring or Ring Archer. You miss Hussar and Paladin, you have Bloodlines and all that stuff. Their siege is alright. You guys get the idea. Anyway, so I guess start in a position of relative safety.
Welcome, Robert. Stay, have a drink, and tell me of our homeland. I hear Duke William has gotten himself into some trouble. Poor little bastard.
William the Conqueror? Oh man, I feel so bad, but, you know, I don't want to serve anybody. Oh. Wow, we are literally slaughtering our kinsmen in cold blood. I don't see his...
Came here because there is nothing for us in Normandy. Duke William is a bastard, barely clinging to power there.
Hey!
Join me, and you will be lords of Italy. Betray me, and you will not live long.
Pop limit increased. Okay, so we are in the Castle Age. So I guess we'll get +2 defense. Wait, do I already have husbandry? Oh, I do. Like, I know the Civ can research it. But we don't have any villagers. Okay, so control 1 out of 4 Norman baronies. Which are these 4, I suppose. So it's a little swampy over here. Are we allies with the Byzantines and Lombards? Yes, we are. But of course, being a Philadelphia scenario, there's like 20,000 different ways to play this. That's why we love them. Now, their unique unit, the Sergeant, can be built in Feudal Age and can construct donjons. Although these are Castle Age versions, because we're in Castle Age, duh. Anything over here? What are you doing? You are nothing. You are nothing. So yeah, those guys have super high scores. I suppose we should be on the special lookout for a place where we can get villagers, so we can make more than 0 units. Oh, wait a minute. We have to destroy either the Lombard or Byzantine castle. Okay. So we have to do 2 things. Each Norman barony increases your pop limit by 15 and grants you additional Norman soldiers. Each captured village increases your pop limit by 5. Serve either the Lombards or Byzantines by traveling to their castles. You may only serve one lord, so choose wisely. Yeah, no, we're not serving anybody. So the villagers are also Norman, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm just a little confused right now. Weimar the Lombard. So I guess we'll just have to go down to the Norman barons. I mean, they're only in Feudal Age. We're in Castle Age. It even says we're Normans. It doesn't even say we're Sicilians. LOL. Or make... Whoa.
Norman, I could use more of your type to further the Lombard cause. Come to my castle and let us make a deal.
Nah, man. I'm just trying to find a way to get to this barony. This place is not easy to reach. You change diplomacy with other factions to attack them. You must attack villagers to capture villages to capture village. Oh, so we actually have to change diplomacy with people other than the Normans. Well, how do I know what's a village? Anyway, these guys don't have very good upgrades, so let's just go and try and take them down. Get him! There really isn't any bonus damage involved here that we're negating, but sure. I mean, their knights only have bloodlines plus 1 attack. Oh, there we go. What happens? He gets more attack, and I think he got more HP. I could be wrong about that. Have him kill the weak ones.
Robert, Guiscard comes. Protect your homes from this devil.
Here's the donjon. So I guess every certain amount of kills. Yeah, now we get +9 on our guy. Oh yeah, these guys are weak. Okay, so we got some more sergeants, but we didn't get any resources. So I guess we're gonna need to raid some villages. So do we fight both yellow and purple, or just one of them? I must confess that I am not sure. What's this? Wait, where'd you go? You really have, murder holes? Wait, how is your fighting ability improved? You didn't do anything. Okay, we can't go that way. Guess we'll go this way. I mean, I suppose we could go back and attack these guys, but that's kind of a long way off. But it's also probably the safest bet. We also have some more stuff over. Okay, let's just go back this way. I'm gonna bump it up to super speed. Don't mind me. Hey guys, what's going on? How's life? Okay. I mean, our main man here is pretty darn OP.
The Italian peasants make poor fighters. Get on your horses, men. We will conquer other Norman baronies to grow our warband.
Okay. So, can we not build... Wait, we can! You know, if this was a filthy custom campaign, we wouldn't be able to build town centers. 100%. But I'm sure he had to make it easier. For an official campaign. Because his custom campaigns are, like, way harder than your average player would be able to deal with. So what's our pop limit right now? 160? What are you doing, man? Guess let's build some sergeants. Oh yeah, our TCs are built faster. Nice little way of showing that off from Filthy. So yeah, this campaign only has 5 scenarios, but if they're like this, then they're going to be pretty meaty. Weimar. Weimar. Pronouncing things is not my strong suit. Yeah, so Sergeant's 3/3 armor is super good, but their attack is not all that great, and they're not very fast. So it's not like they're super OP or anything. I think people see the armor and they get very scared, but the attack is honestly fairly low. You're gonna need some more town centers. So we can get more than 7 villagers. Yeah, this is with squires. Kind of unfortunate I can't really deal with those galleys. Alright, go get him, Robert. Kind of trying to avoid the pikemen. Use Robert versus the pikemen. Or no, not versus the pikemen, versus the crossbowmen. And use our sergeants against the pikemen. Okay, a little bit, or a few more pikemen over that way. Oops. Oh yeah, but he does take only half the bonus damage. You have to keep remembering that. Yeah, you can see they're not really that good against us. Plus 13? 14 plus 13. It's like we're a Coustier, am I right? No, don't attack the mill. Anyway, I know Filthy watches my videos. And I do talk to him from time to time. You can try and prevent me from booming, man. But you will fail. I will find a way. I will find a way to boom and then play super campy with towers. Get him! I mean, we're getting real OP real fast. Three-shotting him. I think we can get this town, right? We should definitely get heavy plows because we get double the benefit from the farm upgrades, remember? Can't I get this town? Okay, not too sure what's going on here. But yeah, I'm so used to Filthy scenarios where you can't get like any eco. Whoa!
Lord Robert, we have heard of your exploits and wish to serve you.
That came out of nowhere. What are you doing, little bit of edge of the map? Was there an invisible unit there that was keeping us in the game while we were in a cutscene? Well, this is going to be nice for speeding along the process a little bit. Yeah, our farms already have almost 600 food on them. I mean, like, we can't go for the castle, obviously. That's a little bit of a tall order right now. I guess I can still serve the Byzantines, but it's still an optional objective, right? Killing the units defending them. But I'm 99% sure I'm not supposed to kill villagers, because they're the things I would be getting, and there's a reason that they're neutral to us and not enemies. Although I think we're enemies to them. No, we're neutral to them as well. Anyway, we're slowly losing stuff over there, but I don't really care that much. Ah! Can I get it like a siege workshop? Yes, I can. I feel like I'm just milling around so much. Was this like the one unit? 2 units. We need something with more line of sight, man. Who would have thunk?
Ordini, pronto, braccianti. Ordini, salutiamo.
Let's take advantage of our super speed built castles. Ooh, and we can get First Crusade in a little bit, and we'll just get like a bajillion sergeants. You know, give or take 1 or 2. Get some more stone income. But yeah, we're not gonna hit the button until we have 5 TCs, because 1, I like me some 5 TCs. Wait, what? Oh, I guess you can't build your own castle and still serve somebody. Start mining gold. We have 1 villager on wood. We might need more than that. Yep. Open the gate. Oh, those are genbows. Maybe debate them into castle fire. Why do I feel like I should have more than 65 pop, man? Oh, there are houses in this camp. Ah, that's why you don't want to lose them. That makes sense. Anyway, let's get in. Get another TC. Because poplins don't mean anything when you have First Crusade to get 50 of them for free. Only have the 2 stables. And the thing with Sicilians is that they don't really have a ton of stuff that's like super great in and of itself. Like, you know, you don't have Paladin, you don't have or I mean, you do have Arbalest, but you don't have Thumb Ring. Let's get a Mango. Any more resources? This is decent enough. Wait, 1, 2, 3, That's gonna be... Wait, no. This is 1, 2, 3. And that's 4. And this is 5.
Pronto, Sogno.
There's some stone. Here's some stone.
Muratori.
What are you doing,
Robert, my dear brother. In the court of Duke William, they tell tales of you fighting giants and dragons. They call you Guiscard. The cunning fox.
Braccianti.
I had to come to see for myself.
Do not believe every tall tale whispered in a bastard duke's court.
Pronto, Tadino.
Alright, we're getting more stuff.
Sei Saglialini.
But the Drengots. Well, yeah, we're pretty OP. Oh, here we are. And he's bringing mostly knights, which is going to be
Things are
nice.
changing in Normandy, Robert. Duke William has plans to conquer England, but I would rather fight alongside my brother here.
Alright, are you ready for the epitome of balance? Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. That was kind of a letdown, I know.
Ordini. Giusto. Minatori.
Guess we'll get that.
Salutiamo. Immediatamente. Taglialegna.
We can't get imp right now. Ah, here he is. Roger Bosso. Ah, yes, here we are. Instantly at 110 population out of 65. Pop limits mean nothing to me. Look into the face of balance. Now it's, what was it, 300 food, 600 gold, so it's not like it's a super cheap tech, and it does take a little bit to research, but still, like, I mean, come on, man.
Muratori.
And in multiplayer games, you can use this to get to 250 pop. Like, you can use it at any pop. Look at our knights, taking down pikes. Doesn't really rhyme, but, you know, it's close-ish.
Ordini. Tadino. Sei Saglialini.
Oops. No, don't destroy the top center. Here we are. Minaduri. So we are getting raided right here. Now, let's go. I feel like I'm missing pop somewhere. As in, I'm definitely missing... Ah, here they are. I forgot about these guys. I'm like, where are the rest of my soldiers from First Crusade? Oh, come on. Rams are slow. Can't even build any more units right now. So let's go take down red here, because we can do that. Now we have a pretty big eco. Get that stuff. Because we're going to be building some dungeons. Some donjons and dragons. Oh, come on, man. Get arson.
You dare defy me, Robert? I will run you through and hang your treacherous body from my ramparts.
That's pretty mean. Yet again, we are betraying our own family, essentially. What are you guys doing? Also, why are you guys not building the dungeon? I will literally never pronounce that right. Humphrey! Humphrey's back, guys. Frickin' Humphrey. Man, these units take a long time to kill each other.
You strike your own brother? You dishonor our father's name.
Evidently. Humphrey, no! Did we get it? Nope. That was like uphill. At least we keep our main hero alive. Oh, crap, these guys. Anyway, you can see that these donjons, they're kind of like towers. In fact, Sicilians can't even make towers because they have these guys. They have like they have the same HP, like 1650 with masonry is the same HP as a guard tower. But they do have more, well actually they have less base attack, but they fire more arrows, and they occupy 2x2 instead of a 1x1, so they technically have more range. But I haven't, because of existing issues, let's say, I haven't really been able to play much multiplayer. I mean, this is only the day after it released as I'm recording. Okay. Keep making some sergeants. Let us also grab a few more stables. As in 6. So these aren't going to be all that great versus like high-ish armor units like knights because they only have 7 damage. But I guess they're going to be really good against like archers and stuff. Not too sure.
Bury my brothers, Drogo and Humphrey, with honors.
Oh.
Speak so that we can believe. Is that understood?
Pump up the jam of the pop limit. Yep. Alright, let's get back to taking on our fellow Normans. Because we're just jerks like that. Oh, we have docks! We can go for fish, but we don't really have the pop limit for that. I guess let's mine some stone over this way. Let's go ahead and get a scout. How do we even get this way? Si, signor. I suppose we do need to take down yellow at some point. Or purple. But probably yellow since he's closer. Don't really need you.
Ordini. Muratori.
Build some more workshops of the siege variety. Don't really need you either. Oh, yeah, that's not great. Also, it's not just your sergeants that can make donjons, your villagers can as well. In case you were wondering. Okay, there's our pop limit going on up. Faster than the GameStop stock. Oh boy. That is quite the bubble. Because one day, everyone's going to wake up and realize that GameStop doesn't really do anything that is very relevant in this current decade. Okay, let's go after these guys. Charging our way through. Oh, I can. Yeah, by default, the hotkey for donjons is the same as towers because, well, they replace towers in a literal sense. Ooh. Come on, Robert. Show us how OP you are. Good, good, good. Guess you guys can go mine some gold. Not too sure. You guys can also mine some gold, I guess. Well, yeah, let's go take down yellow. Yeah, it's a little weird because the hotkeys are different. Oh, that was close. The hotkeys to build these guys, the donjons, are different between sergeants and villagers. Because it's B for me, at least by default. I'm losing so many units to that castle. They are going to be pretty great for slow pushing. Again, they do have less health than it would look like. Only 1650. They do take a while to build. But we can do stuff like this, and it's pretty good. Oh, what if you could get crenellations with this civ so that your sergeants could fire extra arrows when garrisoned? That would be, comically overpowered. Also, they fire one additional arrow per age, so 1 arrow in Feudal Age, 2 arrows in Castle Age, and 3 in Imperial Age. These guys are expensive though. 60 food, 35 gold. Which is a fair bit for an infantry. Oh man, this is annoying. Sure, over there. Range is the same as the tower, by the way. Charge! Go get him, guys! Get donjons to build sergeants, to build donjons, to build sergeants. Feels good, man. Feels infinitely recursive. Yeah, the gold cost is very noticeable. Whoa.
We have heard of your
Yo,
exploits and
Trebs.
wish to serve you.
I mean, just land him here. Oh, rip those guys. Well, we already did the thingy.
Salerno's power is broken, but the Lombards remain rebellious. I will take their princess Siciligaita as my wife, so that the people bend to my will. Normans, remember
Okay.
why we came
Wait,
to
what?
Italy. We will be ruthless. We will conquer. We will take and kill and make a name for ourselves in this land, like our fathers' fathers did in Normandy.
Okay.
Join me,
But-
and I will lead us to greatness.
Self-made man. Achievement unlocked. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a little weird because I thought we had to destroy the last one, but I guess that you were supposed to do that in the beginning, and I'm sure like every Philadelphia scenario, I went about it in like exactly the wrong way. But let's see what the outro has to say.
The Italians called Robert Guiscard, the cunning fox. In a few decades, he had brought all of southern Italy to heel. But his imagination and his cunning would carry him across the horizon to new conquests. Where did he go next? The boy king nearly jumped up as he asked. That is a story for tomorrow. Not even a king can learn all of history in a single day. I remained in the garden as young Frederic Roger hurried off, a smile resting on my face. Already, I could see in him the shadow of his forefathers. Perhaps one day, this boy would eclipse them all.
Okay, then. Pretty lengthy scenario for being just the first one, but there are only 5. Just like with Longshanks. Yeah, pretty decent KD. Oh wow, Arguirus had a big old army. But yeah, this is obviously pretty neat, as there's just a lot of different ways you can play it. Let's look at the map. Oh, hey, it's all of southern Italy, looking like a big old fat boot. Oh, there's a relic on this island. Yeah, the map is really big. Well, you can see... Oh, there's another relic over here. Their base in southern... Well, actually, it would be northeastern Sicily. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Byzantines are all over the place. There's another relic. Here's Bari. Yeah, it seems like the Byzantines probably would have been the more difficult opponent to go after. It's just a lot of empty ocean, though. But, I mean, it's pretty expansive. Like, it was a really expansive first scenario. But well done, for sure. For sure. Anyway, guys, that was the Hautevilles #1. And that is Guiscard Arrives. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.